Hey guys, welcome back to the Community Cares Podcast. I'm Dave. I'm the Executive Director here at Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet.
And I'm Chaplain Chaz Blackburn, and I have the honor of being the president of Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet.
That's right.
And it has been a Monday fun day, which this will air on a Tuesday. But actually, all joking aside, we are honoring a really special day.
That's right.
And does this come out on 11/11?
It will. Yes, this will be on Veterans Day.
Which is what? Tuesday?
11/11, a Tuesday.
Wow. So actually, if you haven't already, earlier today was the Veterans Parade. And if you had never done that, next year you should definitely consider going. I know the kids are out of school. Lily and I get to walk with Circle Life Hospice. It's an amazing time. Tons of people gather around, and it's just a beautiful thing in downtown Reno to be able to honor our amazing veterans. And, a lot of times veterans are recognized, but not their families. And so I also want to recognize all the families out there because they sacrifice a lot as well with their loved ones being overseas.
So my dad, he was a veteran, right? Oh, well, he is a veteran rather. And I, as a kid, I didn't know that, and I didn't really understand what a veteran was. And I went up to him. I was like, I heard all this stuff about veterans and Veterans Day, and I was like, "Hey, Dad, I really wish I knew a veteran." And he just laughed. Awesome. He laughed so hard. He's like, "Dave, I'm a veteran."
What branch are you serving?
He was Air Force.
My grandpa was for 28 years as well, and I always had to chuckle because he always told me, "If you're smart, you go into the Air Force because they get better food."
My mother-in-law is also a veteran. And so Jan, she's a veteran.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was in the military. So we have several people in our family. So thank you, Jan and Rob, for serving and being, and I know both of you guys listen to the show. So thank you guys so much for serving and being those veterans that I know. Do you know any other veterans?
I just like to give a pause to see Dave freak out. Like, what's going on?
I don't freak. I just don't like silence in a podcast. When I listen to a podcast and there's silence, I freak out.
So as a chaplain, we have a phrase that's power of the pause because it gets people to say more and go deeper.
It does it? I don't know. I'm not so sure about that. I hear people screaming, though, in the store. Do you hear that? It might be. There's a gym next door, too, so it might be them. Are you trying to do the power of the pause?
It's working. You keep talking.
I mean, I guess. We're not getting deeper.
Oh, that's funny.
So, Veterans Day. Veterans Day was originally called Armistice Day.
I'm sorry, how do you pronounce that?
Armistice Day, commemorating the end of World War I. The armistice ending World War I took effect at the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month in 1918.
Wow.
11/11/11.
That's amazing.
Maybe that's where that thing, do you ever hear that? It's 11/11, make a wish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's maybe where it comes from. Who knows? In 1954, after World War II and the Korean War, the holiday was officially renamed Veterans Day in honor of all U.S. veterans. Veterans Day is always observed on November 11th, regardless of what day of the week it falls on. The holiday is distinct from Memorial Day, which honors those that died in military service, and from Armed Forces Day, which focuses on those currently serving. Federal and many private offices close, and veterans receive various discounts and free meals at restaurants nationwide.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones out there. I forget. We'll have to. They usually share them on Facebook. Maybe we could share that for the veterans as we get closer. But I want to say, help me out here.
What?
Where are the places usually that do it?
I mean, I know Denny's does something, I think.
Outback Steakhouse, I think, does something, maybe In-N-Out.
I don't know. That's what Google's for.
We'll share that on the Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet page as we get closer.
Veterans, you get some stuff. Go and have fun. I think a lot of veterans forget that, especially when they've been veterans for like a long time. They're like, oh, do I still get the discount? It doesn't come front of mind. So, yeah, definitely. This is your reminder, veterans. Go and get those discounts. Go have some fun. And, bring like someone to help pay for you. I mean, Dad, don't bring me. I'm not going to pay for you. But you can bring your other kids. They might pay for you.
Jeez. Rob, he'll pay for you.
And there is no apostrophe in Veterans Day, as it is meant to honor all veterans collectively, not as a possessive. Did you know
I
that?
never knew that.
There you
Wow.
go. No apostrophe. Ceremonies, parades, and moments of reflection mark the day across communities with a focus on gratitude for veterans' service. The date preserves historical significance and directs nationwide attention to veterans, patriotism, and sacrifices. It is crazy to think about some of the stories that the veterans that I know, that I'm close to, that I hear, some of the things they went through in military service. And I think as Americans who are not veterans, who are not in service, like you and I, in that same way, it's hard to fathom. You know, and I don't know if you watch any of those military movies or anything like that, the different movies like that kind of showcase that. That's just a fraction. Can you imagine seeing those kinds of traumas, those different frustrations to protect and serve those you love?
You know, in hospice, because we start reverting back to like a childlike state, sometimes there are those veterans and they start recounting some of the memories and start having hallucinations and reliving some of that, and it's awful. I mean, there's no doubt what our veterans go through is pretty horrific at times, and they sacrifice a lot more than we realize. You know who they are. We had a Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet volunteer, unfortunately, who was a veteran, and Matt, you know, we want to honor his name, and he unfortunately completed suicide, and you know, we miss him. But you know, a lot of people, they never come back themselves. They never fully come back.
Some of the stories that Matt would tell me, Matt and I spent a lot of time together. He was a very, very big volunteer. So let me kind of paint this out for you a little bit. Most volunteers come once a week for 4 hours, sort clothes or give away clothes, maybe even sometimes twice a week. So maybe 8 hours. That's what a normal volunteer. So Matt came here during a time where he was trying to find purpose, where he was trying to find more than just a 4 to 8 hour week. And he was on disability, and he wanted to be able to use that time well. So some of the things he did, he came here off hours, help sort clothes, help put things in boxes, help me with events, help me with even just paperwork trail stuff at the end of the week that he just wanted to help with. And so he went above and beyond so much and served. But one thing I will say is his demons followed him.
Yeah.
He had a lot of conversations about some of his traumas, some things he even couldn't even talk about. And he would say, I can't really talk about it, but I had another nightmare. And there'll be times I'll wake up and I'll have my gun in my hand and I didn't even realize it.
Yeah.
And that is that trauma. And he did get help through that. He did work through the system, and you know, and he did talk to people. But even with that, it was still traumatic, and those things still carry with you. They really do.
Yeah. And just a reminder, if you're a veteran or anybody struggling out there, you can dial 988 and there will be someone 24/7 to talk with you and be able to give you some resources. But just know that you're not alone. And though we may not understand exactly what you've gone through, we care and we're here for you as much as we can realistically be. But I just want to thank you guys for wanting to sign up in the military. And there's a lot of bad things that happen in war. War is ugly. A lot of times it's people calling the shots at the top. I've always said, you know, soldiers are just following orders a lot of times, and there's a line where you have to make a choice for certain things. But on the flip side of that, you're fighting for your loved ones at home and trying to protect your homeland. So just know that we care, and I know sometimes the system fails, but you have a community here that loves and appreciates and cares for you.
Absolutely, and we care for you. There are veterans we serve here at Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet.
It's quite a few, actually.
Yeah, we keep track of those that are veterans, and we want to take care of them. We want to make sure that they know that there is a safe place for them to get free clothes here in the Reno-Sparks area. So, yeah, it is awesome for those that are currently veterans and that are here in the United States and enjoying that time. And I know that a lot of them have their brothers in arms that they miss and they lost maybe during those war times. So that's definitely a big thing as well. And today is the day to celebrate. Today is the day to thank a veteran, to thank someone with a veteran cap or a veteran you know. Just shoot them a text. Say thank you.
And I like to add this, and I agree with you. Today's that day to really honor them. But I want to remind the community, this isn't for the veterans. Every day is a day to thank a veteran. And so sometimes we forget that. But I know what you're saying. This is a...
Come on, man. Today's the day.
Every day
Today's the day. You're right. Every day's the day.
Oh,
but today's the reminder.
It's a reminder,
right?
To do that.
Because every day is not Veterans Day.
That's true.
So you don't remember every day. I mean, are you going to text a veteran every single day? Do you know once?
I know a lot of veterans, so it's very possible, but no, I don't do that every day like that.
Another thing to do is to go to down to the memorial. That is
so beautiful.
A spot that Nika and I like to go on Veterans Day because be able to go and see those names and to listen to the music. And our friend Christopher Dare had a big part of all that. And I know several people that are still
Paul
involved
Anderson
with it.
and Dave.
Yep, David Souza, and then also and so many people, just go down there, maybe make a donation, maybe just see it and experience the music that's there. Christopher Dare's dad did the music for the memorial over there. That's his music. And yeah, maybe just be a part of remembering those that have served, that there are people on the street. There are veterans on the streets right now that literally have nothing.
Yeah.
And I know there are services out there for them, but there are veterans out there that literally have nothing. So to be able to take care of our veterans, I believe, is something we should do more of as a country.
Absolutely. And take your kids, right? One thing Christopher Dare always talked about, and I agree with, is we gotta educate the next generations on, freedom isn't free.
Nope.
All gave some, but some gave all, and a lot gave all. And it's important for us to remember, despite our differences and different walks of life, at the end of the day, we're all fellow human beings. We're all Americans. We're all Nevadans. And so we need to remind our children that, I forget who said it. I'm trying to remember, but it's a really great saying. And it's basically, it only takes one generation to lose that freedom and forget what we fought for. And it really can't, we really could lose it within one generation.
That's true.
So we have to drive that awareness. So history either doesn't repeat itself, or when it does, we know how to act a little bit better and respond.
Well, I mean, you think about it too. That's totally true. I mean, it could take one generation.
Yeah.
And
we're one generation away from losing the freedom.
And we as Americans and parents should be educating our kids on what it actually means. Like, what is freedom? Like, it's not just this free thing that's been handed to us. It costs people's lives because other people want to take that away from you. That's the reality.
Just freedom of religion. Like, regardless of what your views are that you're watching, I mean, there's people being massacred right now. Look at Nigeria. And we won't get political, but facts are facts. It's happening all over the world. And we're so blessed to live in America, where we can go to our church, our synagogue, our mosque freely and not worry about someone killing us most of the time, seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, I was on Sunday, I didn't feel like going to church. It was a weird morning. It's been a weird week. Last week, it's been a weird week. But God is good. And so that morning I prayed to God. I was like, should I go to church? And what the Holy Spirit brought to my mind was, aren't you grateful that you can go to church and do it freely? And so, you know what? I went, and I'm so glad I went. But as I was driving there, I actually thought about our military. I thought about the sacrifices, and I was thinking, man, the fact that we can show up and not fear for our lives. And I mean, that's a gift.
Yeah.
It really is a priceless gift.
Absolutely. Oh, and it's something that we don't think about a lot, honestly, as Americans, because we get comfortable in our everyday.
Yes.
And we don't realize that was fought for.
Comfort is deadly in the wrong the wrong amount.
Oh yeah,
or the wrong
being
awareness.
slothful is a sin. So
Well, just being lazy, sloth, but also comfort. Like people think comfort, oh, that's a good thing.
not all the time.
It's not all the time. You got to be careful because if
Sometimes.
you forget, sometimes yes, people who are dying. It's good to give them comfort and be there to provide them dignity. But if you get too comfortable and forget where you came from, that's an issue.
Absolutely. So this is a shorter episode, and we really appreciate you guys. And we just want to kind of get out some facts about Veterans Day, and so we can enjoy this day with our families and be able to thank some veterans. You're right.
And I would give you the thumbs up for the fireworks and thank you, veterans. But my executive director still has not fixed it, even after me asking for
Oh my
we're over
gosh.
Look at there it goes.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. So
What?
I played with it. It doesn't. Never mind. You guys don't need to know. You guys don't need to know why it doesn't work. I'm trying to figure out. That's what I was trying to show you. It
Out
works.
of all your technology
but it doesn't
knowledge,
go. Oh my
you
god.
can't figure that out. You're like the smartest guru I know for
Guru.
web design,
We just have-
cams, commercials,
We just have a camera up. What are you talking about?
and you can't even get these little emoji fireworks.
Hey,
Be the
thank you
change
so much.
that you want to see in the world, folks, and thank a veteran.
Thank a veteran. Hey, we really appreciate it. We appreciate your support. We are very thankful for our sponsors, Shelley's Hardware and Sphere Consulting, and we are just so thankful for you, the listener. Without you guys, we have nothing. Without people, we have nothing. Without the community coming behind us, we have nothing. Truly.
Amen. Yeah.
So thank you guys for believing in our cause and making this happen. We help.
Wait. Let's make the big announcements.
That's good. I had actually a few people ask me about that last week.
Ah, it was
They're like,
good,
Dave,
right?
Dave, what is it? I'm like,
Do you want
I
to
can't
do it?
tell you. No.
What? We shouldn't honor veterans by announcing it?
Oh my gosh, get out of here. Get out of
We can't
here.
announce it yet, but I wanted to just encourage you guys. We are launching the season of giving for fourth quarter here. You guys have been so supportive, and I thank you guys. Donations are back open at the time of airing now, and thank you so much for all those volunteers who've donated time to get that cleaned out. But I really do want to, as the president of Good Shepherd's Closed Closet, just encourage you, please, if you can give a little more financially, or you were considering it, please do. Help us finish the year out strong. We have been so blessed this year, but we also had a huge increase in need. And we have a lot of big things to be able to help even more people, but we have to finish the year out strong. So I'm just respectfully challenging you to consider, if you're able to, please give financially for the season of giving. Help us finish strong and just clothe those who are in the cold, and to launch some of our micro closet partners like the CARES campus. We really want to get that up and running. And then next year we have some big stuff coming that's going to be a whole new level for Good Shepherds.
It's gonna be life changing for sure, for the organization and for individuals.
And for the community.
For the community.
Woo woo.
That's why we do it. Hey, thank you guys so much. Thank you for listening to this short episode. We help. We help 800 people a month, no matter what. We're asking you to come alongside and help one. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great week.